Peace and blessings, y'all. Before I sit down, I wanted to just welcome you to the channel and all the new people. I know I want to acknowledge you and say, thank you for blessing me. Thank you for being a part of this family, because it is growing. And I also wanted you to just let you know that all you sacred goddesses out there, all you sacred goddesses in the making, all you women that want to have a more peaceful life, a more calmer life, a more confident life, I want you to remember that your power lies in your beauty, and that your power lies in your sacred beauty, and wearing a dress and experiencing that breeze blowing through your whole body and clearing and cleansing your aura. It is so important. And I just wanted to make sure that I stood up and told you that, and I hope that you will stand up and tell yourself that every day, that you are a sacred woman. Stay tuned. Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. So we are at the park in Raleigh, North Carolina. Again, it's called Umstead Park. We are loving this park. So there's a beautiful lake that's here, and this is actually the part of the lake where the runoff is. And it is like beautiful. I just want to describe to y'all what I'm looking at. Beautiful red dirt. This red dirt here is what got us to buy land in North Carolina. It was seeing the red dirt of North Carolina that made us just had to be here. I don't know, it just, to me, red dirt or that orangey color, it just feels like the motherland. And even though I've never even been to the continent, I just know that there's red dirt throughout the motherland, whether it's north, south, east, west of the continent. I know that it's there. But it also reminds me of what it must have been like for our family, that even for our ancestors, even that, that slaved really on this land. And that even though I know it was suffering, and I know it was pain, and I know that, I'm sure that when they got by the river, or they got by the lake, or even the ocean, that was redemption for them. That was a way for them to clean their souls and remember their home. And like, I can feel that energy as well. Remember that no matter how much pain that one goes through, there's always some shining light, a belief system, faith in something beyond themselves, faith in the unseen. And so, and I wanted to kind of talk to you all about that today. First of all, I want to thank you all for complimenting me on my dresses and the wardrobe and the shorter hair. And I really appreciate that. This kind of beauty, natural beauty, being in nature, these trees are majestic. Like, I don't know what you see in the back. I remember it's pretty, but in the front is amazing. And the water flowing, I can hear that. If I could emulate, if I could be as beautiful as any of this that I'm seeing, then I would be the most beautiful person to myself in the world. And I'm not just even talking about the physical beauty that I want to be like. I want to be as beautiful as the running water. I want to be as beautiful as the wind blowing through the trees and the sound that it makes. I want to be as beautiful as the grass growing from the ground. I want to be as beautiful as the roots coming up from the earth. I want to be as beautiful as this fallen tree where all its roots explodes, but the tree itself is still growing. Oh, and I want to be as beautiful as the sound of that bird, sending messages and singing and of love and of mating, if that's what it is. That's the beauty that I feel like putting on a dress every day and, being part of this thing called a sacred woman. We have to step into our true sacred beauty and not our artificial beauty, not beauty to please others, not clothing because it's a fashion, because it may not fit us. They may be too tight. They may hurt our womb. Our heels may be too high. It may hurt our backs. Not that kind of fashion, sacred woman fashion. And when I say fashion, fashioning ourselves after nature, fashioning ourselves after true queens. Because it brings so much prosperity and abundance. I was talking to my group, as many of you know, every month I do a 3-hour intensive. I left because I say it's a 3-hour intensive. But for the month of May, June, July, and August, for 4 months, I'm doing what I'm calling a 21 day each month intensive, because I'm dealing only with the womb. Every aspect of the womb to make you more beautiful, disease-free, healthy, happy, abundant, prosperous, that kind of dealings. And I was talking to my group yesterday. It's called Return of the Sacred Womb. This is our first one. We have 41 women in a virtual intensive that any black woman can join. And you are going to absolutely love it, because even though this one is closed, if you wanted to buy the 3-hour portion of it, which is filled with, somebody asked me about the ginger or just elixirs to heal your mind and body, asked me about remedies like kidney liver flush and all that. I actually do the demonstrations of everything. How to do an enema, I do a brief demonstration on that. How to make a green salad. Like, it is the basics, but it's more than the basics. I'm taking the book Sacred Woman by Queen Afua, a book that I've been working through and on and living the life of for 17 years. And I'm making it easy for you to understand. I'm putting it all together. And so this first womb group, the Return of the Sacred Womb, is a little bit of all the so-called gateways. Let's just say, for those that's not familiar with the book, all of the chapters together. But the next one that's going to be, I was thinking it would have been the last Sunday, which is June 25th of this month of June. But because that's the last day, I'll be wrapping up the camping retreat. So it's not going to be that day. It's probably going to be the first Sunday in July. So because I want to keep it on a Sunday, I think that works for people. Because the first day of the 21 days is 3 hours. And then every day after that, I come in. I don't really time how much each day when I come in for the next 20 days. When I say come into the group, but it's usually about an hour. And I was talking to them about this idea of sacred beauty. I said, look, ladies, by now, you feel better about yourself. Maybe you've been doing the kidney liver flush for 21 days and it's literally lighten the load, because it actually helps to recalibrate, if you will, clean out the kidneys and the liver. These are filtration organs. This makes sure that your food is broken down and then goes and filters out of all the places it needs to go to. And many of us, our kidney and liver is not beautiful. Our kidney and liver is stagnant, is stuck. You know, we talk about doing enemas. You know, for a lot of us, our enemas or our anus or our colons are not beautiful. They're prolapsed, they've fallen, or they're blocked, our colons. You know, we're talking about sacred beauty on another level. We're talking about doing enemas and or douching with apple cider vinegar or clay suppositories or garlic suppositories. Because our vagina, because our yonis are not beautiful, not the organ itself, because of what we allow to come into it and what has not been released from it, which is more even important. A lot of us, we all make mistakes. We all don't know ourselves. We're all searching. We all come through a path and made some bad choices. That's human. But to not clean it out takes away from your beauty. And then, of course, the most external thing is the beautiful clothing. You know, today, the color for today is Saturday, and Saturday is Haru. And Saturday colors are either red and black or red and pure indigo. And so these are the colors that get us to Haru. Is considered would be Jesus, of the son of Asa and Aset, right? The son of God and goddess in the flesh. You know, it's the resurrection. It's the birthing of that which we can be close to. So Haru, you know, the eye of Haru can see beyond what our two eyes can see. It's the eye of Haru. What is Haru seeing? That, you know, Haru also is about focusing on the third eye. Again, seeing from the spiritual self, not from the physical self. It's a different kind of seeing. And I know many of you have experienced that kind of seeing, where seeing not even literal. Seeing like I knew that was going to happen before it happened. I told them not to do it because I saw that. I felt that this was not a good idea. The intuition, the third eye, intuition, going with your gut. But many of us, our guts are filled with toxins. And so we can't go with our guts, and that takes away our beauty. We're going to be discussing this in the next training course for 21 days. It's called The Return of a Sacred Beauty. And so today, when you're wearing the colors, like I've been feeling so in tune and so grounded just from wearing the colors of the day. So today is red and black. So you're probably looking like, where's your red and black? But it's in any form that you want it. You can wear a gay, you can wear a red skirt, or you can wear red underwears. But what I'm doing is I'm actually wearing red earrings, and they're actually in the shape of the continent of Africa. And I got these earrings years ago from Tony Daly. I think she sent it to me as gifts. I think I remember that she did. And then I also, Tony Daly, she's a sister that's on YouTube. And I'm also wearing black panties, if you know, I know it's saying a lot, for that groundedness. And so, but I decided to wear my white dress, my maxi dress, my gown, if you will, and to really feel the spirit of the goddess. I love being a sacred woman. I step in the power of being a sacred woman. I am not afraid to be a sacred woman, but I was for so many years. I fought it, and you saw me on YouTube over the last 8 years. You saw me fighting sacred womanness and sacred womanhood. But I promise to never do it again. I was telling my live stream this morning, I said, you know, it's interesting. When I first started off, I said, this is Nubia I, the Rawful Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner. And for 8 years, on and off, I ran from every one of those titles. But right now, today, I sit before you, even though I'm Lisa Marie Goodson, I'm still Nubia I. I am truly a Rawful Goddess. I am truly facilitating a course to heal wombs, a womb priestess, and all of that makes me a holistic practitioner. And it's so good to be home. It took me in 2 months, I'll be 50 years old, 50. It took me all these years to get there, and that is as it should be. Wisdom is gained. It's not even necessarily earned, although it's earned as well. It's gained. It's over time. Don't fault yourself for not understanding and not getting it. Don't even fault yourself for not walking in your power. Just now decide to walk in your power. And if you really want to, I would love to invite you. $97, 21 days. I'm coming to you every day. It's a Facebook group. It's virtual, and it's powerful. It's on the website now. You might want to get your spot early, because I know that I'm going to close it at 50 women. If we got 41 this time, it's going to be easy to get 9 more. And it's a virtual intensive. Go to the website to find out more about it, because I have to facilitate and help and share with 50 women. So that's a lot, but it's a great amount, and it's a beautiful amount. Also, I want to let people know I'm only taking 5 more people for the retreat, and the retreat is actually this month from June 23rd to the 25th, and the retreat is actually called the Return of the Sacred Woman Retreat 2017. It is where we go to the river. It is where we go to the fire. We're going to have a big fire pit and burning, old names and thoughts and ideas. We're going to do river work. We're going to sleep a lot. We're going to eat nothing. I decided another thing. It's not going to be any cooked food. It's going to be all raw. It's going to be an all raw food retreat, because we want to eat light, but we also want to eat live. And we're going to we're going to set up our chairs. We're going to have quiet time. We're going to be writing our journal. We're going to listen to the birds and feel the breeze and get real clear. But I just wanted to tell you that I want to thank you for the compliments. I want to thank you for the acknowledgement of what you see as sacred beauty, because it's within all of us. Sacred beauty brings a peace upon you, a peace that is so deep within you. It's like you finally realize you don't need to have any validation from anyone else about your beauty, that you only have to validate yourself, and you don't even have to do it. You're already validated. You're already a creation of beauty. You're already a goddess, a queen. You're already a sacred woman. And so I told my husband, we've been out all day, and I'm definitely tired. It's like probably close to 90 degrees, if not 90 degrees. And so we've been out. We're drinking a lot of water though, which is good, but we've been running a lot of errands. And the heat and the running around, it's like I'm so excited about the retreat. I need the rest. I need the relaxation. I need the rejuvenation. So I'm asking people to have the retreat purchased by June 15th. And so that my husband and I can have the next days, 7 days after, to get everything ready for the retreat. It's going to be small and intimate. If you want to be part of a small, intimate group where you can get that attention you want, but still get that group setting, then you should be the next 5 people that want to join. I got 2 people said I want it. So at least by the 15th, I need to know if you're going to be a part of it. So that means you done worked something out with me. But if you tell me, just call me and say, I really want to be a part of it, I can't hold that space. It has to be a little more substantial than that. But I know the right 5 people are coming. 5 more people are coming. And you got to the 15th. So I'm excited, which is what, 10 days? 5 more days. And yes, yeah. Oh, woo, I could go to sleep out here, like the running water, the beautiful trees. But actually, we're going to go to Whole Foods, and we're going to treat ourselves to a salad, because this evening I have my live stream for the group, for the Sacred Woman, the Return to the Sacred Woman group. And so I want to be well rested and rejuvenated for that. But you know, y'all, I don't have to go too far for rejuvenation. I got it right here, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I hope I'll see you in the virtual intensive Return of the Sacred Beauty, and I hope I see 5 more of you in the retreat. It's going to be tranquil, it's going to be serene, and it's going to be healing, and it's going to be powerful. Oh, let's listen. I'm going to be quiet for a second. I want you to, maybe you can hear the water flowing. Absolutely hypnotizing. I love you all with all my heart. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, ancient African wisdom and healing for the modern sister. Peace and blessing.